Our professional this week is Amanda Kandawire. Amanda is a young lady from South Africa who's a qualified commercial pilot. She's currently based in Dubai and flies the Airbus A380, which is the world's largest passenger airliner and only full-length double-deck jet. Amanda encourages young people to pursue careers that are aligned with their interests, to not let fear stand in the way of their dreams, and to believe in themselves. If you like this video, remember to hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on our amazing series. Remember to share with your friends, as this could be helpful to them as well.
Hello, my name is Amanda Kandawire. I am from Soweto, which is a township on the southwestern side of Johannesburg in South Africa. I'm currently based in Dubai in the UAE. I am an airline pilot. I'm 32 years old and I have been flying for 14 years. I attended Pretoria High School for Girls. It is based in Pretoria in South Africa. And the subjects that I did all the way till matric were English, Afrikaans, mathematics, physical science, geography, and art. And my top 3 subjects were English, geography, and art. And the 3 subjects that helped me the most after high school, because I wanted to be a pilot, were English, mathematics, and science. And this is because being a pilot falls under the aviation sector, and aviation falls under STEM. And STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and maths. And therefore, those are the 3 subjects that I needed in order for me to become a pilot. I attended a flying school straight after high school. So flying school is the institution that you have to go to in order to be taught how to fly. So I initially started my flight training at a school called SAFTA in Rand Airport, and then I landed up at 43 Air School in Port Alfred. To start off my training, I had to do a PPL, which is a private pilot's license, and then you work towards your commercial pilot's license, which is your CPL, and that is the license you need in order to job hunt as a pilot. It took me 3 years in order to attain my CPL, and I paid for my fees through various ways. I started off with a bank loan, and then from then I used to work full-time and study part-time, and then I eventually got a bursary that paid for the rest of my tuition fees. The one thing that got me through all of this was a lot of prayer and a lot of faith. I wanted to be a pilot in a time where I didn't know any pilots, but I knew what my end goal was, and I kept focusing on that, and that is how I got through. I'm currently based in Dubai, and I currently fly an aircraft called the Airbus A380, and together with the help of the captain and the cabin crew, we're involved in the safe operation of transporting passengers and their cargo to various destinations around the world. No 2 days in my work life are the same, so depending on where I'm going, some flights will depart in the morning while other flights depart in the afternoon. But the process of getting me to work is the same for most. A day in my life starts off with me waking up and having breakfast, and then taking my dog for a walk. Afterwards, I come back, I shower, and I get ready for work. Before going to work, I'll download the paperwork relating to the flight, and once I get to the office, I will meet with the captain, and will then review the paperwork for the flight. And the paperwork will have things like the weather at our departure, and the weather en route, and the weather at the destination, the technical status of the aircraft, and anything that will affect the flight that we're about to do today. And then we have a chat with the cabin crew, and we also brief with them, and then all of us head to the aircraft and prepare the aircraft before the passengers arrive. Once the passengers are on board and the refueling is complete, then the doors will close and the aircraft will depart for whatever the destination is for that day. Once the doors have closed, it is my responsibility, together with the captain and the cabin crew, to ensure a safe flight for our passengers to their destination. Once we get to the destination, the passengers disembark, and depending on how long or short the flight was, will determine if we are then staying at that destination or going back. If we do go back to the airport where we departed from, it is called a turnaround flight. But if we happen to stay at the destination, then we will be on a layover. And we will stay at that destination for either one night or a couple of nights, depending on what has been rostered for that pairing. What I like most about my career is the flying that I get to do. I'm blessed to be flying for a carrier that goes to many destinations in the world. Therefore, I get to see so many parts of the world. But the part that I don't like about my career is because traveling is a 24-hour job, there's flights that depart at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I would rather be sleeping. My profession, though, is definitely everything I thought it would be. When it comes to salaries, starting pay depends on which part of the world you are starting in, but if I'm going to say it in rands, depending on the company that you're working for, we're looking at a starting pay of anything between 10 and 15,000 rand. But when it comes to how much you can earn in your career, the salary could go up to 150, 160, maybe even 200,000 rand per month, depending where you currently fly in the world. As for what I did with my first paycheck went to my mother. My mother sacrificed a lot of things to get me through this career, and that was my small way of just trying to thank her for that, and therefore she had my first paycheck. My advice for young people when it comes to deciding on a career: pick a career that is in line with your interests. Pick a career that is in line with your passions. Pick a career where you are excited to go to work even when it is challenging to go to work. And it's okay to be scared, but do it anyway. Do it in the fear. Don't let the fear be the reason that you don't do things, and don't let the fear be the reason that you hold yourself back. You are capable of so much. So believe in yourself and believe in your dreams and believe in your abilities. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my story. Have a great day. Goodbye.